In this video, we're going to look at how to add HTML structure to our HTML files so that our browser can identify them and allow us to do some more powerful things with our web pages. So as it's discussed in the Keylearn course, we do need to add in a bit of structure to our HTML. And the two main sections are the head section and the body section. So the head section gives us some information about the web page, but isn't what actually appears in the window, whereas the body section is the stuff that does appear inside of the window. So how we set up our structure is with a few tags. So we always start off with a HTML tag. So this basically just tells the browser this is the start and the end of the HTML file. Even though it is a HTML file, it's, I guess, good practice to include the HTML. We're then going to add in a head tag. All right, and again, you'll see it does add in the opening and closing tags, which is pretty nice. And inside the head tag, we're going to put the title of our web page. So I'm going to say my first web page. I'm trying to say my first website, just so it's slightly different. So we've got my first web page up here. I'm going to call the title my first website, just so you can see, the difference between title and the heading one. Okay. So after the head section, we're going to put body section. And you'll notice in the activity, it doesn't actually have anything in there at the point where and that's because we're going to take all this and move it into the body. So how we do that is just highlight it. Control X is the shortcut for cutting. Control V to paste it. All right, and so what we can do is we can just indent these along. Steps. Paste it in. I'll just go from here. So you don't have to indent this. The HTML browser will just read all this as it is, but indenting is better for us as coders to be able to read what we've done. Just get rid of some of that white space at the top, even though it's not white. Save. And then if we right click and go open with live server as we've done previously, you can see there hasn't really been any changes to our web page. Right, we've still got all the same content. The difference is you will notice up in the tab at the top, it says my first website. So that's the title that we were referring to. Okay, the other cool thing about the HTML structure, and this helps with the live server that we've got. I'll just have to make this a bit smaller so you can't see it in real time. All right, so if we were to change the color, blue, all right, we save that, you'll see it now automatically saves. All right, because the live server recognizes this as a HTML document now because of the structure of the web page. All right, so if we can get into the habit of doing this for our web pages going forward, now that we know some of the basics, all right, they all go in the body. We can sort of update our website as we go and see what it says. So green, don't even know if that's a color. I just like playing with the live. All right, so that's how we add HTML structure to our web pages.